Hello, and welcome to... That's loud. Assassin's Creed 3. Excuse me. I had to blow my nose there. I currently have a 62% complete file, which was my original LP.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call Pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the Pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the Apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
All right. Well, that was certainly epic. And this playthrough is going to be as complete of a playthrough as I can get it to be. We're going to be getting all the almanac pages, no matter how much of a pain in the ass it is. Completing a good deal of the challenges.
We're here.
All the naval missions, once again, no matter how much of a pain in the ass it is. And we're not going to be collecting the feathers. No feathers. I hate the fucking feathers. We will not be getting 100% on missions. We will not be doing all the courier missions, all the gathering missions, all the missions like that. No. Just no. We will be doing all the homestead missions, though. Oh, and we will be getting all the pig leg trinkets and doing the Captain Kidd's treasure mission.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Oh, and I do have the season pass, so we will be covering all DLC when it eventually comes out, so don't hold your breath. I won't be doing like Tyranny of King Washington until it comes out. I'm no special YouTuber. I don't have I don't have before it comes out access, so. But as soon as I get my DLC working, because Ubisoft has sort of messed up at the moment.
I think we're here.
And I can't get my DLC working. So the second my DLC starts working, we'll cover it. And that is the mission for Captain Kidd's sword, Pontiac's war club, and the flintlock musket. Alright. Oh, right. And there will be some audio lag. It's not your computer, it's not YouTube, it's my computer. Oh, and I forgot to start the timer. Wonderful. Yes, this will be a long episode. That's pretty cool. Oh, and I've already beat the game,
You
so
must find the key.
I know what's going on, but I won't be dropping any spoilers.
Son?
I'll only be dropping as many hints as an intelligent person
Sir.
who is playing the game can figure out. Well,
Here we
I
go
guess
again.
saying that's a bit bad, but because I'm an
Desmond?
intelligent person and I played through and
Do you
I
hear
didn't
us?
even get the hints that the game dropped.
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right.
All right.
What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
I really like the control
Okay,
system of this
Desmond.
game.
Let's practice climbing on these objects.
It is so much better than Assassin's Creed 1 through Revelations. However, like Revelations, no, not like Brotherhood.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
But like Revelations, I don't like the beginning of this game. I just do not like the first 3 sequences. There's nothing wrong with them. I just don't like
That's a
them.
constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Sorry about me coughing and taking pauses to blow my nose. I'm sick at the moment.
Synchronization levels look good now. You should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Looks like a pistol holder on the side of my character. Wonder why I don't have a pistol in it, though.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
And
Yes,
that's a sword
fine.
holster on the other side.
I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please.
Oh, and I've read most
Shall
of
I
the Animus
take your coat,
database
sir?
stuff, so I will be saying at least some of the Animus database stuff as it comes up.
I'm not a man to forget what's owed me, I assure you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Mostly, like, I won't be spieling off what the Theater Royale is, but as for the
Good
play
evening,
that's
sir.
going on, or
This
the
way,
opera that's
please.
going on, since that's a,
My apologies.
Since that's a sort of important thing. Well, not really, but knowing what sort of play it is isn't very important, but I'll be spieling off the entries that I found interesting.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Alright, now this part is a bit odd. You have to center your cursor over the guy. I'm able to get it quickly because I've recorded this bit like 7 times. And just deleted it and deleted it and deleted it because I didn't like how it turned out because my voice is all groggy because I'm sick.
I already have.
Alright. And I might as well tell you about the opera that's going on right now. The opera that's going on right now is the Beggars Opera. Not because only beggars watched it, but it is called the Beggars Opera because it was immensely popular. Or, actually, I don't know why it was called the Beggars Opera. So, fail on me for that. But it is an opera that took place entirely inside of a prison. It was where all the prisoners acted like royalty. Mockingly acted like royalty, I should actually say. Get a room. Well, I actually suppose they have a room, so. I suppose good on them, then. They have a room. Is that some sort of invasion of privacy, then? That I interrupted them when they had a room? I suppose it is. But back on to what I was doing. The Beggars Opera. An opera that takes place entirely inside of a prison, where all the prisoners mockingly acted like royalty. As such, it was not, I repeat, not very popular with the high society of the day. It was, however, quite popular with the lower and middle classes of the day. And that is something I both like and dislike about the game. Not the Beggars Opera. And that, or the fact that it was liked and disliked by the middle classes of the day. But that is the lock. Once you get used to it, it's actually quite easy. But it's a bit in the pain, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Wow, I've covered everything that I had to say already. Generally right here is when I'm finishing up about the Beggars Opera, because I generally interrupt myself to talk about the lockpicking.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his
So yeah, we're about to scar a small child.
Certainty gives a man a good air.
You'll see what I mean in a moment. And excuse me, I need to blow the nose. I'm sorry if you can hear that.
Hatham.
You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
I wonder who this guy actually is. The game never says.
Yes. But then you would have known.
Then you would have known. That sounds odd.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
And that kid's just sort of like, what the fuck? I'm a bit scared here. And scared, and scarred. I like this recording so far. I think I'm gonna keep it. Three, two, one.
Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there!
That man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony. But I've done no wrong, I swear. Search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone?
Excuse me. I said, excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm sick.
Deacon was a bit of a stickler.
Order! We must have order!
I haven't felt well enough to record in a long little while. I didn't intend to record until I got my DLC working. But,
Peace, friends, there is no danger! Imbecile!
but I suppose I'll just...
Where are you going? I need to get out. Too close in here. I might get
Wait, what was I saying? I'm sorry, I got caught up in the game and completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, right. DLC, not intending to record. But I suppose I'll simply grab the DLC when it comes out. Or not when it comes out, but when I'm able to activate
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be ordered
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
in? By your command.
I'm having the same problem that a lot of other people are having.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Wait, those who came before? I thought the assassins thought those were
ruled, reigned, and
spirits.
vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to them.
I assume you know where this storehouse is.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How
And
fair
I'm gonna
your
end this
calculations?
episode in 3 minutes.
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Well, actually, no, I'm gonna end it here. So, see you guys next time.